Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be taking a look at the points-based loyalty program in the Gallus Golf mobile app. If you're looking for how to set up a punch card program, you're very close. You just need to back out of this video, and there should be somewhere nearby on the page that you found this one, a video for punch cards that explains that in detail as well. So in order to take a look at this system, let's first take a look at the user experience so that we can understand how the interaction with the customer goes. And then we can take a look at the admin setup process and all that good stuff. So if you want to just see that, just skip ahead a couple minutes and we'll eventually get there. So in order for someone to access your loyalty program, they're of course going to open your app. We have this app here for the sake of example. They're going to click on the loyalty program button that's on the home screen. When they click in here, they're going to see whatever programs you have set up already. On mine in particular, we're probably going to see a couple of punch card programs, and we can toggle over to our points program right here. Now, when the user gets into the points program, here's how it's going to go. Most people do something like you get a point for every dollar you spend, but it's completely up to you, as you'll see in a second here. The customer is going to come in to the pro shop or the restaurant or wherever the transaction is taking place. They're going to pull up this page in their app, and then they're going to tell your staff member that they're participating in your loyalty program and would like to earn. Now at that point, they're going to hit add points, and it's going to ask for a 3-digit code. So they're going to ask the staff member, hey, can you give me my 3-digit code? The next question, of course, is where can the staff member generate that code? That would be in the staff loyalty portal. So if we're taking a look here, for example, this is a unique URL that your staff members need access to in order to grant points or punches, either way. The place that you can find this in your dashboard is by clicking on Loyalty Program, and it will appear at the top of the next page. It'll show right here. Here's mine. Now, when I get in here, it's going to ask me for an employee code. We'll go over this in a little more detail in a moment, but my employee code here is 4321, so I'll enter it in. Now it's going to show me all of the loyalty programs that are available in my app. So I can hit into points here. It's going to show me all the points programs that I'm in. I forget which one that I'm in at this very moment. I believe that I'm in the 19th hole special right here. So I'm going to hit 19th hole special and say I spent $40. The staff member is going to enter in 40 and they're going to hit generate code. That's going to give them this 3-digit code that they can then pass along to the customer. So at this point, the customer goes in, they enter MI4, submit, and then there's the 40 points added to my program. Now we also noticed that there are some rewards down here that can be used. We can tell because they're highlighted in yellow right here. So if the customer wants to use one of these rewards, what they're going to do is they're going to hit tap to redeem, and then at this point they can actually redeem it themselves so that the staff members don't need to touch their device or anything like that. So they're going to hit redeem. It's going to say that it's been redeemed, and then we're going to see also a timestamp down here with a countdown clock that shows you how long it's been since they've redeemed it too. If the customer accidentally hits close, or maybe on purpose, who knows, the staff member can also go into the history section of the loyalty portal right here, and then it's going to show, okay, for Kyle at gallusgolf.com, we added 40 points right here at this time, and we also took away 100 points at this time. So that'll give you the general idea that they redeemed that reward at that moment. The big job of the staff member, if they're looking on the customer's phone, is to verify that this date is today's date, it's close to this time, and also that this clock is moving, because otherwise it could be a screenshot and they could be trying to work you a little bit. So it's up to you operationally how you want to do that. When they hit close, it's going to give them the thumbs up. It'll take away the points, and then the customer can also hit into the history to see a full history of every transaction that's happened. This is a relatively new feature to this particular loyalty program. So let's get into the admin dashboard side of things. I'm going to hit back into the quick start menu. Say we wanted to set up a loyalty program. what we would do is we would get into the loyalty program button right here, and it would show us all the programs that we currently have set up. If you want to create a new one, you're going to hit create at the top right, which will walk you through step by step how to set up that particular program. So in this particular instance, we're doing a points program, which we see changes some of the options that we have below. And we're going to enter in a title. The title, if we're looking at it, is what actually shows up when you're just basically viewing the about page and all that. The description also shows up in there. The activate day is the first day that it will show up in your particular app. So if, for instance, we're talking about this on the, say we're going to move this to the 19th and today is the 18th, it would not show up in the app yet because the date has not come. So just make sure that's set up correctly. You don't have to set a deactivate date, but if you do, it will disappear on that day from the app and people can't use it anymore. When you hit create, it's going to create the essential framework of that particular program, and then on the next page you'll be able to actually set it up. So let me actually back out of here and show you one that has been set up. We can use our 19th hole special since we've been using that as an example. When we're looking in here, we'll see on the right anyone that has participated in that particular program. You can click into them to get a full history and all that good stuff. But also on the left-hand side, this is where you can actually set up some rewards so that people can actually earn something. Without the rewards, there's not much point to the program. So if you want to hit this pencil right here, this would be where you can add them in. You can add as many as you'd like. You just set a description, which is essentially the name of the reward, and then the points required, which is how many points it takes to get there. If you need to trash any of them or get rid of them, you can just hit the trash can on the right, and it'll take them away from the program as well. One of the points of this whole process, and especially the staff loyalty portal, is we want to limit who can actually redeem these rewards and give out points and everything. So that's where the code section in the top right comes into play. You need an employee code in order to access that staff portal. So if we're looking right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 codes currently. One of them is grayed out because it's inactive. So the advantage to this is, one, your users don't just get to decide how much they've earned on your loyalty program, but two, you can actually keep an eye on your employees and make sure that they're doing everything correctly. So for instance, if we wanted to take a look at my code history, we could click into here. It's going to show me all the transactions that have happened. We can click the links to get into the particular program, and you can also click this link to get to the actual participants history page too. If someone leaves your facility and you don't want them to be able to use their code anymore, you just hit this set to inactive button right here, and that's going to take away their access. So at this point, that's essentially points-based loyalty programs. We are always happy to help you out. If you have any questions, you can give us a question in a myriad of ways. Option one is you could send us an email to support@gallusgolf.com. You could also hit this help button at the top right, and you could call us if you'd like, 888-426-8124, extension 2. Or, of course, you could always visit our knowledge base, which you're probably actually in right now as you're viewing this video. It's just support.gallusgolf.com. Any of those ways, always happy to help out. Good luck with this, and talk to you soon.